Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Hamdan syukran lillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ahli sidqi wal wafa. Amma ba'd. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Okay. How are you everyone? That's good. For today's speech, in this beautiful condition and perfect situation, I'm going to tell you a little something about Talab al-Ilm. Before we get started, I want to ask to maybe all of you, what do you know about Talab al-Ilm? Everything is the first thing that comes to your head, you say it. From maybe Nadif, what do you think of Talab al-Ilm? A student. Hey, that's right. Maybe Abdullah, what do you think about Talab al-Ilm? Also a student. Okay, I'm going to correct that. My friend, Talab al-Ilm is not just a student. Talab al-Ilm, maybe for the language, is seeker of knowledge. A person who is thirsty for knowledge. A person who is looking for knowledge. A person who is looking for knowledge or searching for knowledge. You can say student as well, but student is just one of them. Because if someone is seeking for knowledge, then that person can be called a Talab al-Ilm. So, is Talab al-Ilm or seeking knowledge is an option for us? Or is it, do we have to do it? The answer is, of course, we have to do it because Anas ibn Malik reported that the Messenger of Allah, Rasulullah said, maybe some of you already know the hadith, طلب العلم فريضة على كل مسلم. طلب العلم, seeking knowledge, فريضة, is an obligation, على, upon, كل, every Muslim, for every Muslim. So, my friend, seeking knowledge is not an option. Every one of us have to seek knowledge, day by day. My advice is, don't waste your day. Just maybe every day, like you learn something new, and that is enough. And of course, being a seeker of knowledge or being a Talab al-Ilm have their own trials. Maybe, and either if it's like internal factor or external factor of trial of being a Talab al-Ilm. For example, an internal factor. Maybe someone can mention just one, maybe Salah, what do you think?
Main task.
Main task. Okay, you can say that. Maybe one person more. Maybe Kahilmi. What is in your mind when you hear a trial of a Talab al-Ilm in the internal one? Do you think? Oh, it's okay. I will say it to you guys. So the internal factor, of course, by the name is internal. It's from our own self, from our own body, from our own mind. Maybe something more common like laziness. you study, do you feel lazy? Maybe some of you are very excited, but some of you all feel a little bit lazy. I know that, because I did too. And some more would be sleepiness. When you're lazy, of course you will feel sleepy. That's a common thing. And then maybe forgetfulness. When we study or when we learn something, it doesn't mean that we remember it all. We have to always memorize it. We have to remember it back. So yeah, being forgetful is very common for humans, but it's also a trial for a toddler animal. So what do I say earlier is the internal one. And now I'll give you an example for the external factor of being a toddler animal. I mean child. Yeah, something like that. For example, I'll give you some maybe imagination. Imagine that there's going to be a lecture in some mosque, whatever mosque is it, somewhere, and you want to go there, but the weather is not on our side, so it's like raining. The rain is really intense, so we can't go to the lecture. That is maybe an example for child toddler. Maybe you don't have enough allowance to go there. Yeah, because we are still students, we don't have our own job, so we only have allowance. But my friend, being a toddler, having a trial, being toddler doesn't have a trial for nothing. And now we're going to move to the next topic. The next topic is the virtue of being a toddler. Now this is interesting. So maybe I'm going to ask you. From here, does anybody understand or having difficulty understanding my speech? Okay, let me sit up. So, moving on, I will mention to you one hadith of virtue of being toddler. What is it? Abu Hurairah reported that the Messenger of Allah, Rasulullah SAW, said, وَمَنْ سَلَكَ طَرِيقًا يَلْتَمِسُ فِيهِ عِلْمًا سَهَلَ اللَّهُ لَهُ طَرِيقًا إِلَى الْجَنَّةِ. I think it's in a book of Sahih Muslim number 2699. The greatest Sahih. And then, I forgot to translate. Man, whoever in this hadith, I mean whoever. So it doesn't matter if the person is old, the person is young, the person is a woman or a man, the person have a degree or not, the person is rich or not, doesn't matter. Whoever salaka tariqan, travel in a path, yaltamisu fihi ilman, travel in a path in search of knowledge. And searching knowledge doesn't have to mean it's like very lots of knowledge. It can be maybe today learn one hadith, that's enough. That's counts in knowledge. يَلْتَمِسُ فِيهِ عِلْمًا سَهَلَ اللَّهُ لَهُ. Allah will make him easy. سَهَلَ اللَّهُ لَهُ طَرِيقًا, a path, إِلَى الْجَنَّةِ, to heaven or to paradise. So think like this: when a person give you maybe a something that is easy, and from you it's their easy standard, but for us it's hard because the standard is very different. But think again, my friend. When Allah said easy, it's easy for all of us. So Allah's standard of easy is like very low. So if Allah said easy, of course it's easy for all of us. And then moving on to the next habit, still on virtue of seeking knowledge. From Abu Darda, he reported that the Messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَإِنَّ الْمَلَائِكَةَ لَتَضَعُ أَجْنِحَتِهَا رِضًا لِطَالِبِ الْعِلْمِ. It's in the book of Sunan Abu Dawud, number 3641. Look at you saw it. And then, oh yeah, I forgot to start it again. وَإِنَّ الْمَلَائِكَةَ, and the angel, لَتَضَعُ أَجْنِحَتِهَا, lower their wings, رِضًا لِطَالِبِ الْعِلْمِ, for the seeker of knowledge. You guys know Rido, like Rido. When an angel lowered their wings, it can mean at least two things. The first one, that the angel will seek mercy for that person, for Tulabul Ilm. You guys understand? And then the second one, the angel will beg to Allah to grant the Tulabul Ilm wishes, to grant the Tulabul Ilm dua. So think again, my friend. If this hadith if it's not enough to motivate you all to being a serious seeker of knowledge, then you can search more motivation in internet, because that's what internet for. And from here, is there any question from you all? Okay, I guess it's and I think that's all for my speech today. And the less I say, I apologize for my mistake, even if it's too long. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi